fear, afraid, scared, angst, anxiety. Here's a question for you, or certainly a question I ask myself. But let me pose the question to you. Do you have fear learning English? Do you have fear speaking English? Teacher Will, do you have fear? Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Do you have fear? Now, oftentimes people have fear. First thing that you might want to do is, what is the fear about? Have you identified the fear? Well, I don't know about you. Let me talk about myself. Let's say, even though my mother tongue is English, I've learned another language other than English. So let me ask the questions to myself. Do you have fear of being judged? Do you have fear of being ridiculed? Do you have fear of speaking? Do you have fear of making a mistake? Do you? Do you have fear of speaking and learning English because you're afraid of being judged by other people that you might not necessarily even meet? Do you have fear of speaking to a native English speaker? Do you have fear? And if so, fear is real. I've had fear in my own life. I've had fear of making a video. I've had fear of learning something new. I've had fear of losing weight. But in this video, I want to have you think about fear as an abbreviation. Now, I'm going to give you two abbreviations, and then you can make the choice. One abbreviation of fear is you, or even me, in my own life. I keep finding excuses and reasons. Finding excuses and reasons to learn English. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I'm not smart enough. I'm not a native. I don't believe I can do it. Now, you can keep finding excuses and reasons. That choice is yours. That's choice number one. Or choice number two is that you can face everything and rise. What does that basically mean? Well, in my own life, I have had fear. And I have a choice. I can keep finding excuses. Let's say I was, and this is a real live example, I was afraid to public speak or speak in public, to be engaged in public speaking. Why? Because I thought I was going to be judged. I had fear making videos on YouTube or Instagram. Why? Because I compared myself to other people. So I can keep finding excuses and say, you know what? Hey, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make a video at all. Or I can face everything and rise. And I submit to you, brothers and sisters, if I can call you that. I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen. I submit to you, those of you that decide to follow me, that you can improve your English. You can speak English. You can learn vocabulary. You can do anything as it relates to this English language if you face everything and rise. But what that requires is that you have to have enough belief in yourself, recognize and realizing that rising means, hey, what? You have to take action. Face means that you have an opportunity to do self-assessment. If you're not comfortable in speaking, you have to face that. If you have fear of public speaking, you have to face that. Face self-assessment, keeping it honest, keeping it 100 with yourself. Everything, the totality of your English journey, and rise. Take action. You want to learn how to become a better speaker? Speak. Facing everything and rising means that, hey, that you have to or have an opportunity to be accountable for your own learning. If you have problems speaking, find someone to speak with for free. Friends, family members, find an English teacher, find people on the internet. But you, at the end of the day, if you're trying to achieve English, whatever that particular goal is, and please make those goals SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and timely. So the choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen. Fear is real. Ask me how I know. It's happened in my own life. But fear does not last always. And you can replace fear with confidence. You can face fear with trust and belief in yourself. You can replace fear that once you take one step forward, you can believe and start believing in yourself. So the choice is yours as it relates to your English journey. Do you want to keep finding excuses and reasons for you not to achieve your English? Or do you want to face everything and rise? And one last thing that I noticed that applied in my own life. Again, fear is real. But one of the things I recognized in my own life is this, that sometimes it is easier to stay where I am in a place of fear, or maybe, just maybe you're not like me, but maybe you have fear of your own success. Maybe you have fear of being a fluent, confident speaker and speaking English naturally. You might have fear of your own success because for some people like me in the past, sometimes it's easier just to sit back and accept where I am in my life than to be accountable, responsible for taking action. This is Teacher Will. Fear is real. But fear does not always have to last as it relates to your English journey. 2 abbreviations: finding excuses and reasons, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if these abbreviations make sense. Click on that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so that when I drop a video, you are made aware of it. I hope I gave you food for thought. I hope that I inspired you, encouraged you, motivated you to have you believe in yourself as it relates to your English goals.